Here is the next one. I don't know what it is yet. Bullying. Bullying. Bottom line, here is the straight up. Here it is, people. Who gives a fucking shit what anybody thinks about you or says about you? Because anybody that is secure within themselves, that loves themselves, would never in a million years say something on purpose maliciously to hurt anyone or to make fun of anyone or to pick on anyone or any of this stuff. Also, it's like I have realized this recently, and like it's kind of weird because like it's just kind of like sometimes I feel like there's this weird jealous bullying where possibly like your friends are doing really, really, really good, and where you should be like cheering them on and like have it not be like competitive or anything, but like maybe you're slightly like jealous of their success or whatever. And like truly, here's the thing too, if you would just be like loving yourself and like living your best life and living up to your potential and being true to yourself and really like being the freaking awesome, amazing, beautiful you that you are, and stop holding yourself back and getting out of your own way, that would help immensely. Now, for bullying, I don't know if there's any real appropriate way to deal with a bully, because I think that the more that you like go against someone or fight against something, the more attention that is given, the more that bully is going to retaliate and honestly maybe sometimes make it worse. I remember being in high school and having this group of girls like, and then this one dude said some things. Oh my God, you guys, like it hurt a lot. And then when I was in junior high and people were bullying me because of things that had happened in my family that I didn't even do, that really had nothing to do with me, and bullying me and judging me and literally making me feel awful. Well, at any of those points, my self-esteem and my self-worth and my self-love were so low that the bullying literally, it was like putting gasoline on a tiny little faintly, you know, smoldering thing, and just like literally causing me to become so suicidal and just not even want to be here anymore, because I was not strong enough to handle it. And honestly, at any of those points, I really did not have anyone that I felt comfortable talking to, and almost like I would have done anything that I could have to get out of the situation that I was in, because I was just truly in like so much pain and really didn't like myself at all, and really honestly kind of felt the same way about myself that the bullies were saying. You know what I mean? I was believing, I already thought it myself. So I was like, oh, you know, I mean, that is not okay at all. You know, I think parents of bullied children are probably that they're learning it from somewhere. You know what I mean? And like, honestly, I don't have any kids, but like any kids that I come across, I just really, I mean, because everyone is so beautiful and amazing and wonderful. I mean, I just love everyone. Like, there is so much, every single person on this planet has so much to give and offer, and deserves love and appreciation and kindness and just everything. Everybody deserves that. You know, that there is no room for hate. There's no room for nitpicking. There's no room for this. Now, I was recently in a situation with somebody that I really thought was my friend. But then suddenly I kind of maybe realized that maybe they weren't my friend. And I finally told them, after being so generous and so loving and so accepting and trying to include, that I actually put myself in jeopardy several times to like help this person out. And there's so many things that had happened. But at the same time as well, like when I told them how I felt about what their actions and what they were saying to me and stuff, like they kind of like lost it and really said that I was bullying them. And to me too, I think you kind of have to be very careful. I'm a tough lover. You know what I mean? Like, tough love to me is almost necessary, because lots of times too, like, I wouldn't have gotten it if somebody hadn't tough loved me. But at the same time, I think that you have to be aware of somebody's mental state. That you're not causing more harm than good. And that being gentle and trying to have compassion and empathy for that person might be the way to go if you're in a situation like that. But like, for real, come on. This happens all over the place, all the time. And it's sad, and it's sick, and it's twisted, and it is awful, and people are literally like killing themselves over that. And like, I'm the self-love preacher, guru, cheerleader, you know, and bringing each other up instead of tearing each other down, no matter how you're even feeling in that day. But there's no room for it. Like, I will not tolerate it. I call people out on it when I feel like they're doing it to me. And like, it is just not okay. And like, I'm very just grateful that I've become strong enough in myself that I do have a backbone now, and that I can stick up for myself. And so many people are not strong enough to do that. I think that's kind of all that I have to say on that one. I love everybody so much. You are so worth it. Okay, don't listen to any of that. Don't listen to any of them. They're miserable, freaking crazy people. They're miserable.